Okay, good morning. We have got the absolute legendary Rach. Rach has been with BAReFIT for multiple years and she has nailed every session with perfection, despite what she's going through, despite different challenges, things, holidays, things happening with the body. She's always been able to come to a BAReFIT session and get amazing benefits. And she's seen us change so much over the years. From this little boot camp in the park, and obviously now COVID, and now coming out online, and now I'll be chatting to you online. So, Rach, a massive, massive welcome, and thank you for jumping on. Post-workout, we had our strength session this morning. So obviously, you know, Rach has done an epic workout this morning, and she's, yeah, yeah, she's doing great. She did a great work, and she's still training outside as well. So she's confident. You know, she's like, let's get out, let's do it. She wakes up, nothing stops her. So she's she's awesome, great mindset. So, Rach, I just want to ask you a main question. You know, how, as a BAReFIT member over the years, how's BAReFIT changed over the years, and obviously, especially to post-COVID? You know, how do you feel as a member now, as what you did, you know, three years ago?
Yeah, I think I've changed and BAReFIT has changed. So when I first started, I could only come 2 times a week because I had a young daughter and my husband left early for work, and so that was fine. I've never really been a morning person, but it fits into my day because once it comes to after work, there's child to feed, things to do, and there's just no time to fit it into an evening. So when you get your workout done first thing in the morning, then you have the smug satisfaction to take you through the day of knowing you've already done that. And then over time, as my daughter started school, then I've been able to come 3 times a week. And then during lockdown, I had absolutely no excuses. So I've been here 5 days a week.
Yeah, it's like, we're going online. This is it. How has it been for you? Like, tell me about the experience from always being a face-to-face client, never really done any online workouts, you know, maybe the odd time for a bit of fun, but like actually going from face-to-face to online. Tell me about, like, how do you feel now as opposed to what it was like at the start and what you...
Yeah, I think the difference in doing this online, one is that it's live, so you are there and we have that accountability. You can see who joins the session. You welcome us all onto the session, so we know who else is there as well.
Yes.
And so you can visualize all those faces that you know from the groups. I guess, yeah, just kind of finding that the motivation, you know, knowing that you have to keep going, and actually that's been easier than I expected. I thought I would find myself slacking off in an online class, but I haven't. So yeah, it's been better than I expected, I think.
Yeah, that's awesome. And tell me why you feel like you haven't slacked off. What's been, do you think the reason being that you haven't slacked off in the online classes?
I think partly maybe doing them every day, my fitness has improved somewhat, but also, you know, you're there, and I know you're not looking at the screen the whole time, but you do, you know, you hear your name called out and you go, oh, he does know I'm here, you know. So it does keep me going.
Yeah. So it sounds like that feeling of being part of something, knowing that you are not just a kind of number, essentially. I'm there for you. You kind of feel like you're a really valued part of the session, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. And I think because we know everyone else from the live sessions, you know, from the in-person sessions, that, you know, you still feel part of a group.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I love that. So tell me how you feel about everything going forward. You know, where is your mindset now? Like, are you kind of converted into like a live online? Do you feel like you'll kind of mix it up, or, you know, where are you at?
I think I'll mix it up. I think the convenience of at home, you know, live online is quite handy. You know, it's only, you know, an extra 20 minutes in bed, but that means a lot to a person who's not a morning person.
Yeah.
And so I find, that's it. But I definitely will mix it up and do a couple of in-person and a couple live, I think,
How awesome that you kind of, love it. So it's that flexibility of knowing that you've got that extra 20 minutes in bed, plus you've got the still option to be part of the community, see everyone. And obviously everything's going to stay the same. We're still going to be doing those face-to-face a couple of times a week. And then obviously we'll have those Christmas parties. We always do that connection at the end of the year. So, and it'd be funny this year looking back at this whole experience. So, that's all. Well, look, Rach, you've been great to work with, and thank you again for jumping on this morning. Really appreciate it.
No problem.
Right. Thanks, Rach. So I'll just